welcome to your Daily Double reading. Today we will be using the Aboriginal Ancestral Wisdom Oracle along with the Everyday Tarot deck to get you 2 card combos to choose from for your message. This is going to be a nice and interesting kind of pull today, as this Aboriginal Ancestral Wisdom deck gives us both the high expression and the low expression of a particular energy that you may be aligned with today. So go ahead and tap into your intuition and ask for the card combo. So again, it's a this or that ask of your divine self, of your intuitive self. Which pile is going to provide you with both viewpoints so that you have something to align with in the high expression, and then you also have something to look out for in the lower expression, which is what makes these cards so cool. All right, let's add a tarot to make these combos. Want to make sure that's one card there. These cards are really thick, and it's 2. Do you want the top or the bottom? Top. Okay, perfect. All right. There we go. Okay, card combo number 1 or card combo number 2, 1 or 2. Once you've made your selection, head on down to the description, click the timestamp next to your card combo for today, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, Group 1, and welcome to your Daily Double reading today. If you're listening to this, you've chosen the first card combo for your message. We are going to start with the Aboriginal Ancestral Wisdom card to see high expression, low expression. Okay, we have cautious and impulsive. This card is interesting because the high expression is impulsivity, which oftentimes can be looked at as like a negative energy, and being cautious can be looked at as a positive energy, right? But here, it just feels like what they're asking for you to do, especially because this card is 22. We pulled it this way. I feel like both of these feel like they're going to move you forward as long as they stay in balance. That's the feeling. This is interesting energy for you today, group number 1. So definitely going to be paying attention to 2s. 2s can be couplings or pairs of things, right? Or oftentimes they mean you're moving in the right direction. You're moving on the right path. So keep going. It's like a message of encouragement from spirit when you get double 2s or triple 2s, or when you see 2s in a line. So you want to look out for that today. What I'm going to say with this card is it's important to have the right balance of cautious energy and intuitive energy, intuitive action energy. So the impulsive energy they're talking about is really intuition, not being run by your ego or being held back by fear because you're being too cautious, but also then not paying attention to your intuitive nudges as well. So you're looking at needing to kind of balance things out. And also the 2s, coupling these together. It just feels like the main message for you is to stay in a balanced state. If you notice something pops up and you feel like it's an impulse that you want to follow, they're asking for you to engage your mental state in a way that works so that you're operating under a realistic viewpoint of the risk of it. So you're not being overly cautious, but you're not, disregarding that impulse. You want to look into each impulse that you have today. And I would say this is a really conscious day for you because of this energy. So, paying attention to what it is you want to do or act upon, what you want to eat, what you want to wear, what you want to say, and run it through the filter of your mind, because it may be that you need to pull something back, or maybe it's not necessary for you to, communicate that specific thing, or maybe something isn't in alignment. And so there's this nice kind of balance and encouragement coming in from spirit for you today, group number one, guiding you forward in the right direction with just the right amount of caution and impulsivity together. So it's intuition working with the mind in conjunction. I feel like if I have to tell you what to be aware of that you want to stay out of, it would be the extremes of these energies, which is being way too cautious, held back by fear, not wanting to take any risk at all, trying to stay too safe and in your comfort zone, or impulsive action that is just sparking you forward without taking a beat. You're not even thinking about it. You're just doing it without engaging that balanced energy that your mind could possibly give you. It's like weighing out the risk and then taking the intuitive action anyway with the knowledge that of what you might be facing, or like they said, the realistic energy. Let's see what's connected here. Aha, a page of wands. So there's the fire. So the main energy that they're talking about as far as watch out for this is going to be the fiery energy that pulls you forward. But again, I feel like this is a really balanced message for this group today. A page of wands is a new chapter where you're starting to trust what's inspiring you, what you want to create, that passion within yourself. And you're listening there so that you have something to work off of, or to follow, or to ask more about, or to be led by. And so there is going to be this element of internal fire or internal spark that's happening for you today that they want you to pay attention to and not shy away from because of fear. But also, you may need to take a beat with a page. Take a beat. This is not the night. So we're not into the movement energy yet. This is the beginning of the court cards in this suit, right? The suit of fire. So we're not necessarily into the movement stage. We're in the listening stage where we're paying attention to what it is that is sparking that energy for you, what you're being led to, what your intuition is kind of showing interest around. And then you're not just ignoring it, right? That's the key to this balanced energy. You're not just ignoring it. And by the way, if we count the number on a page, it comes right after a 10, so technically it is card 11, which again is a 2. So 2s are very important for this group. Lots of 2 energy today. You will be led in the right direction if you do not allow yourself to negate any kind of impulse, but also to take a beat when you do have that impulse. You're definitely going to be getting insight and information around what's inspiring you and what direction you should be moving in from spirit. So pay close attention to those sparks. I hope that this serves you for the day. And if you enjoyed this reading and you don't want to miss any of my future readings, please like this video. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of the future readings. Share it with someone who you think may like to pick their own cards or want to hear their own message for the day. And if you'd like to, please leave a comment with the fire emoji down below, since you've got all this sparky energy, so I know which pile you chose or which combo you chose for the day, and I'll see you in the next Daily Double. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your Daily Double reading today. If you're listening to this, you've chosen the second card combo here. We're going to take a look at the Aboriginal Ancestral Wisdom here first for you, see what we've got going. Ashamed and proud. Wow, double numbers again. These master numbers. Group 1 had 2s, which is interesting because you're group 2, and you have 1s. So you're going to want to look out for 11s, 111, 1s showing up. It's just so interesting how these cards get pulled. Okay, so This is a message, and you can even see with the depiction of the high expression, to be proud of yourself. And that's not from an egotistical space. That is a message from the heart. So Spirit needs you tuning into your heart center for the day. They want you to love yourself a bit more. And this is pat yourself on the back energy. What you want to look out for is places where you may be shaming yourself, or where you do feel ashamed, as the word says, where you might be like guilt tripping yourself, or going over and over something in your mind just to make yourself feel bad, or to make yourself feel undeserving or unworthy, or like you did something wrong, or like you can't move from here forward because there's this horrible thing kind of bringing you down. That's what it feels like to me. Like there's a heavy kind of weight that you're handling if you're being met with a lower expression of this, where they want you to remember that you can only move from here forward. You can't go back. So if something's gone on and you're beating yourself up for it, or you keep overthinking about it, today what they're saying is we need you to move into your heart center and look at the places where you can be proud of yourself, where you can pat yourself on the back, where you've done a good job, because it's not all bad. We all make mistakes. We all have missteps. We all say things we don't mean. We all, do things that we could have probably made a better choice. And the key here is to not beat yourself up. Instead, you want to move again into your heart center. And because this is all blue, like the heart is blue and the energy emanating from the heart is blue, this is communication. It feels throat chakra to me. You can see it's kind of coming from the throat. So it's about speaking to yourself in a way that encourages forward movement, specifically from this place forward, and not shaming yourself today. So you have to catch those thoughts as they're showing up, especially if they're making you recoil, or making you kind of like I said, beat yourself up, or stop believing in yourself, or doubting yourself, these kinds of things. Notice those thoughts today and ask yourself, where can I love myself more? What can I say to myself that is encouraging, or that at least acknowledges what it is that you are proud of? And this will create a fresh new start with these ones. Ones are about new beginnings. Ones are about fresh new energy. And so this is where they want you coming from for the day. Let's see what's connected here. Yeah, 5 of Wands. You can see like this could be viewed in a low expression as combat, comparisons. This can be unhealthy competition. So again, if you are comparing yourself, this gives us more information. If you're comparing yourself to others, if you feel like you're in competition with someone else, you could have done it better. You made a mistake. They're doing it better than you. Or if you've had kind of fiery energy in some of your relationships, or if you're just plain talking to yourself in a rude and fiery, angry way, like beating yourself up, like, oh, you're so stupid. Can't believe you would do that. Like you're getting mad at yourself. This energy is definitely wanting you to get a hold of that and take control of that, so that you can come from this heart center place, which will move you into the high expression of the 5 of Wands, which is going to end up being setting yourself up energy. It's a change, a shift with the 5 in your core energetic system that Spirit is looking for today. That's actually going to light you up and again move you from here forward, help you reset and rebuild from here forward, leaving that energy that has been conflicting, or those comparisons from the past, into your present moment. If you're looking, they're showing me somebody looking at things like social media and comparing themselves. If that's happening to you, you need to just detach from that, either for the day or at least for a moment, until you can get yourself back into your heart center. Remember who you are. Remember that there's nothing wrong and that you are a shining light, and it's safe for you to love yourself and be proud of yourself where you are now. Everybody has their own journey, and Spirit needs you to shift your energy to this place of heart-centered connection to who you are and being proud of yourself. Pride, heart-centered pride. So I hope that this serves you for the day. And if you enjoyed this reading and you don't want to miss any of my future readings, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody who may want to receive messages of their own. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of my future readings. And please, put ones in the comments so I know that this is the group that you chose, which is so interesting. A slew of ones would be great, or a heart of some sort, a blue heart would be wonderful. So I know this is the message that you received today, and I will see you in the next Daily Double.